Hey guys, I hope you are doing well today. We are going to look at Bitcoin analysis and the focus will be on the bearish movement that happened here. This is an analysis that I have shared during the mid of February. At that moment, we are looking at this potential 5-wave movement because the wave was very aggressive. We had the structure that stopped the price at that moment, and the previous left structure, as you may see, this is the recovery from Celsius collapse that happened at that moment. When the price was close to this point, as you may see from this analysis, from the previous one, it was very aggressive, and at that moment I was expecting for the price to develop a 3-wave movement, as you may see. If we are going to look at right now, here we have our movement that is happening, and the chances are that probably we may see the price to continue lower. But what is happening right now? Under normal conditions for Bitcoin, I was expecting the price just to come close to 21,500, and probably we are going to look at a bigger sidewave movement. However, this is not happening. The crash that happened right now is related with Silvergate. I will explain the problem. And what happened from the technical perspective was that we had the first movement that happened, we had a flag correction, and here we have the breakout. So price has higher chances to continue down further from this point. If we are going to see any small correction, probably the price will continue down further. I think that the chances are very high that we may see a bearish movement that probably will continue also lower from that point, because we are having the Silvergate issue right now. For all of you that don't know, Silvergate is the topic of the day today. We may see everything. On March 2, according to Block, Silvergate Capital Corporation said in the document that they submitted to the Securities and Exchange Commissions that the company may be undercapitalized, and said that it was reevaluating its business. So Silvergate said that in view of the current commercial and regulatory changes, the company is currently reevaluating its business and strategy and will not be able to submit its annual report on time because it needs more time to analyze, audit, and record the ledger related to future events. So this is creating a big problem in the market. And also, as you may read here, Silvergate Bank looks to be heading for ultimate destruction. The news yesterday that Coinbase has suspended all association with Silvergate, and that instead it has taken up with Signature Bank. So this is getting very weird overall. And with Silvergate, there are many other companies that they are suspending their collaboration. So we have many of them like Coinbase, the Third Circle, Paxos, Bitstamp. We have MicroStrategy also clarified its relationship with Silvergate. So everything is getting very, very weird at this moment. The only problem is that if this is going to be a big problem like FTX, because this is happening in the same way like FTX began, the chances are very high that we may see any small weight, any small correction here about what is happening, and after that we may see the next bid dump to happen. It will be very interesting, but also it is not good at all for the crypto market. So let's be careful, because it is not a small issue at all, considering the Silvergate may create problems also on other brokers, considering that they are stopping already the collaborations with Silvergate. You may see also other articles on a TradingView crypto news webpage. So it's weird, but it's happening, the bearish movement again. So this market is not stopping the surprise at all, as you may see. On the current situation, if everything is going to happen according to the bad news, the chances are very high that Bitcoin may test the bottom again. If this is going to happen, overall we are going to be on a very big corrective structure that from the technical point of view we are going in a sideways movement here on the bigger picture. So let's see what is going to happen. I hope for the best, not for the worst on the crypto market today. So I hope after Silvergate crash, that was this big candle here, as you may see, the market broke down from significant levels here, and the price is not clear yet about the next direction. However, related with Silvergate, I don't think that the market will be clear anytime soon. So probably the bearish dominance and the fear will dominate the market. If we are going to look at Philcoin on a higher time frame perspective on the daily chart, you will see that price already broke down from this area. So as you can see on the left side of the structure, price already broke down in this zone, and the chances are very high that the sell-off may accelerate during the coming days. So this is higher chances. So we have the first sign here, and if we are going to move back on the 4-hour time frame, that is my main focus, we have already this bearish pattern that price broke down below the previous low, price is correcting, and the chances are very high that it may continue with the other zones. The first zone that I'm looking at corresponds to the beginning of the big impulsive movement. It will be very important zone, 5.4 approximately, and the base of this movement where everything begin at this point, 4.74, is also a very good target. After that we have to reevaluate all the analysis again. So this is all for Philcoin. Let's see, it's very interesting and you should be careful related with Dash in different aspects. So I'm going to look at the technical perspective, what is happening. So if we are going to look at from this point here that I have pointed out, this is the beginning of the bearish wave, and this is related with Luna crash, the first one. The second one that we may see here is related with Celsius. And if we are going to come to this point, this is related with FTX. So what is happening in the current situation? As you may see at this area, price is above this point. So Dash is the only one, as I see, or probably not many of the cryptocurrencies recovered already the high when it was Celsius. So price is already correcting above Celsius point, and also this is a very old structure. This momentum here, this bullish accumulation, means a lot that we are above Celsius and also above the structure. This is giving us two different signals at the same time. So they are in line with each other, and the chances are that Dash is probably accumulating at this point. Also, after FTX, we may see that at the mid of December, price recovered easily. It came down, and we can see the bull run after that. Overall, the recovery from December until now is 86%. Price is not giving up at all, so this is showing that many are still on long positions as long as the price is above Celsius point. But let's see what is happening on the lower time frames. If we are going to look at this part of information related with Dash, you will see that from the left side of the structure we have the Celsius price high, and on the other hand, we have also this point here that was already broken. So this is the current situation. Price is developing above these two structure areas here. It looks very interesting, this accumulation, just one moment, but at the same time is also risky. In the current perspective, it looks like the price may create any bullish triangle, and the chances are that we may see the price to accumulate within this area, and a break above the pattern can push the price higher. However, related with the current situation that the market is experiencing, the beginning of Silvergate problems that we can never know how it will aggravate during the coming days, any breakdown from this point will push the price down further, as you may see. However, considering that price is still above the zone 66.6, we have to be very careful, because this is clearly showing that we have bullish accumulation and the bulls are not giving up from this point. That is why we have to be very careful. Only if price is going to break the zone, then we may see the liquidity to push the price down on the next zone. So this is going to be the next bearish target if the zone will be invalidated. I don't think that we are going to have any strong sell-off with Dash at this moment, considering that it is already above Celsius point that we are looking at this zone, so accumulation is still high. However, we have to be very careful. If the price is going to break 66.6 and the second zone, then the final zone will be this area here that is related approximately with FTX point and also with these structure areas here. So this is looking like a very strong support zone again. I would like to pay close attention to this area if price is going to move down further. For the bullish scenario, I would like to focus on other targets, considering that the bullish accumulation looks very high. So this is the bearish scenario if price is going to move down further. And for the bullish scenario, I would like to focus on two different points. The first one will be this structure zone. It looks very interesting in my opinion. I don't like to look at the small one that we have on this part because it looks very small and it is not too far from our position. If Dash is going to begin a bullish movement, is very small. So this is the first one, and the second one will definitely be the point where the price was before everything began. So we are going to look at the Celsius top if price is going to break out from this triangle pattern at this moment. So here we have 2 hour scenarios. A breakdown from 66.5 may push the price down further, and we may see the price to rise again from this point. So this is a scenario that we are looking at. I still think that the bullish volume is high. And here we have another one if price is going to test a lower zone. So it can bounce up also from this area here. The third one is only the bullish continuation movement if price is going to bounce above and it can rise further from this point. So many scenarios, very complex situation. So let's see how the market will react with the Silvergate during these days. So that's all for Dash. I hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you. Bye bye.